Welcome to PPI Recording Studio nestled in the cradle of New York City. Welcome to the 4th weekly episode for the month of August 2026 for Dedication Around the Nation weekly courtesy video marketing series and interview series, because we are getting it out to the nation and beyond. That was a good one. First photo you see come up, and that was for last week's episode here at Dedication Around the Nation, August 19, 2026. If you've not seen it, live link in the text description area makes it very easy to click on to watch. In that episode, which is an annual deal that we've been doing here now for the last 5 years, is we celebrated with a song, Put a Little Love in Your Heart, which is a big tune for my repertoire, so to speak. But we celebrate one of the 3 composers of that song, which is Jackie DeShannon, and obviously she made it an international hit around the world when she sang it back in 1967, made it a huge hit. Her birthday was August 21. Next photo you see, and that's a follow-up to a nonprofit. This is our 6th consecutive week / episode that we are promoting them. And this is an organization called Ocean Conservation Namibia. And I love what they're doing. I really dig them, man. And they are out there doing it every day, making a change in nature. And they are part of Ocean Conservation International, which is based here in the United States. But Ocean Conservation Namibia, which is obviously in the continent of Africa, and Namibia is the actual country. It's on the Atlantic coast. But their mission, because a nonprofit, two-pronged, is first of all, is to increase the awareness of what happens when you get debris in the ocean, how it affects the critters that live in the ocean. And second is, there's about approximately, 1 million Cape fur seals that live in Namibia on the beaches and in the water. And so they are out there every day, and their YouTube channel proves it out. They are out there every day, and they are saving these fur seals that end up with debris, most of it around their neck, like fishing line, for example, or fishing nets, for example. So the next one you're going to see on your screen, and this is a new one I took off of their YouTube channel to help promote them, and this is a prime example. Here is a seal trailing some kind of rope fabric, and it has a bucket attached to it. And the line itself is about 5-6 feet long. So can you imagine this poor seal being in the water trying to swim with not only the tethered onto it, but also now carrying a bucket. So thank God to OCN, excuse me, I'm going to abbreviate them. But the fellows were on it, and they rescued the seal, and they cut it all off, and seal went on to live its life. But they are doing it every day of the week. Live links in the text description area to their website, Facebook page, and also their YouTube channel. Makes it very easy to go on and connect. Now, next one you're going to see, and this is from this photo from last week. Now, this is the August 19, 2026 episode. And this is the most recent collection of street trash that I got from Waterbury, Connecticut on a 5-mile walk I did. And everything that you see here is recyclable. Every single item. I took it all home, laid it all out, and it all went to where it was supposed to go, even the scrap metal. It all got recycled because that's where it's supposed to go. Doesn't belong on the street, folks. Now, the follow-up to that is, and that's what I'm going to interject here today, and this is a new video from NOAA, from their YouTube channel, I'm sorry. And this is taking this idea and taking it on to the next step. Because if you don't collect stuff like this on the street, it's going to end up in the watershed somehow, some way. River, stream, brook, whatever the case may be. Lake, pond, ocean eventually. So this one from NOAA, this is crazy. They figured that it was a container that fell off a container ship. How that happened, who knows, but it fell into the ocean. It was 1.5 kilometers down, which is not quite a mile, down on the ocean floor. It busted open when it hit the bottom, and it was all washing machines and freezers. And so now it's all sitting, it's been sitting for years down on the bottom. As you could see on your screen, it's all rusting, which that goes into the water column as well. So again, people, you got to think about all this, because I know it's a lot to take in, but it really is our direct effect of what we have on the ocean and certainly the critters that live in it, because they ain't pooping on our front lawn, so to speak, if you will. But we are definitely pooping on their front lawn. Ain't no question about it, with all this debris and garbage and trash and everything. Live links in the text description area to the YouTube channel for NOAA, and subscribe when you're on there like me. Now, next one is going to be a follow-up, I should say, to an idea that I planted about 4 or 5 months ago here, Dedication Around the Nation. This is a follow-up to the marine land up in Ontario, Canada, and it had been closed for a couple of years, right? And they had all these beluga whales and dolphins trying to figure out what they were going to do with them. At one point, euthanization was thought, and I'm like, no, you can't do that. Well, they finally put the plan into effect about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and some have gone to the Shed Aquarium in Chicago. I think a couple are supposed to go to an aquarium in Spain. They've got it all divvied up where they're going. Now, this is ABC 10 News from San Diego from a couple of days ago. And the reason why is 3 of the belugas from Canada have now made it to SeaWorld in San Diego. So that is the whole news report. So live link in the text description area. And they're doing well from what you can discern from the news report. But last night, I got a little dismaying news, very disappointing, was that one of the 8 beluga whales that went to the Shed Aquarium in Chicago died late Tuesday night. 23-year-old female, and I think the name is pronounced Pechiku. I think it was something of that sort, and I'm sorry that I'm not getting it right. But unfortunately, one of the 8 whales, belugas from Canada, has died at the Shed Aquarium in the last about 30 hours or so. Really, really sad news. It made it, and I guess it was doing fine in the transition, but then suddenly it just, boom, went. These animals are not designed to be in a concrete tank, folks. They're designed to be out in the wild, and they're also extremely smart. They're mammals, right? We're mammals. So doesn't take much to figure that one out. Live link in the text description area to that news report, ABC 10 News, and support their YouTube channel when you go on to watch. So this is for a interview guest we had here on May 8, 2026. You're going to see that on your screen. This is Lucy Morningstar. We had a lot of fun. First time having Lucy here. It won't be the last. And this is a follow-up to that. And the next photo you're going to see, Lucy hired me about 2 weeks ago to do a promotional shoot with her and this other young lady on the screen. And so this is a thank you to Lucy for hiring me, for being a part of that. And this is for a brand new venue that's going to be opening up in New York City shortly. I will keep you posted. I can't really talk about it yet, but when that promotional video comes out, it's going to be a lot of fun. The video, I'm telling you, I had a ball doing it. And I will definitely put it out there, and it'll help promote that new venue that's going to be opening probably within the next month or so, I would think. Project 142 Concert Series is a sponsor to Dedication Around the Nation Weekly Courtesy Video Marketing Series and Interview Series. You see that logo on your screen? This all started from Project 142 Concert Series, founded, retired minister here in New York City, Dick Leonard, in his home, 2010. 2013, 3 years into it, outgrew his home. Dick got to know me because I performed at his home as a Project 142 artist. He then, after it outgrew his home, hit me up and said, look it, I need somebody, and you're the person, I know it, to take this on and take the challenge and make Project 142 into the next evolutionary step, taking it out of his house. I made it a mobile concert series in New York. I created the logo, created the social media for it, created the website for it. It had none of that, and it was essential to have that because now people needed access to information. We had it really, really steaming along until COVID, April 2020. As with my personal gigs, everything just, right? So then I came up with this idea because we had such a marketing platform built up. I didn't want to let that go to waste. So I asked Chip here at PPI Recording Studio. We go way, way back. We've done a lot of projects together.
I don't remember returning that message.
And I said, hey man, what do you think about doing a video series? How about if we start at COVID? Nobody's doing anything.
Here's my answer.
And here we are now, 7 seasons later, and we are really steaming along. We helped out organizations like, certainly, Ocean Conservation Namibia. They're a new one here. Last week, I introduced you to a organization out in California, Los Angeles area, and that's Wetlands and Wildlife Care Center of Huntington Beach, I think exactly. And very, very cool. They're going to be celebrating your 30th year anniversary, 2027. Live link in the text description area to they're really, really terrific works of what they're doing, saving animals out that way. And also Paul Ponder's podcast series, now 2.5 years I've been supporting them. Certainly Pearl Street Station Restaurant as a small business in Malden, Massachusetts. Massachusetts, take 2, 53 Summer Street to be specific. They're celebrating their 40th year anniversary, and they have new ownership, and they are just really steaming forward. Live links in the text description area, and of course, International Women in Jazz. Thank you, Jackie and Lenny, for your continued support of many, 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 many years. So today, I'm going to always sing a song, right? Since we started April 28, 2020, when we started this video series.
Very good, crowd. We're coming out to play. Get ready.
So I'm going to perform a song today, and we're going to dedicate it to somebody that has been a big part of my professional life, I guess, if you will. And this is for John Muro, the owner of Absolutely Phenomenal Video, small business we've been supporting now since the start of this video series. John and I go back from 2012 on, and we've done a lot of videos together. A lot of the background production work, some of the videos that we do here, we cropped them down at John's studio. So John and his wife, Kathy, have been together for many, many, many years, They've had a couple of bumps in the road in the last 4 months. So I performed this song about 8 months ago on this series, and John really, really dug it. He put a really hip comment in the YouTube section. So I'm going to send this out to John for Kathy, because married after like almost 40 years, and the fact that they're really making it work, God bless them, I think it's so cool. Every day with you, girl, is sweeter than the day before. Every day I love you more and more, more and more and more. And every in the night time, tomorrow what I'm praying for. 'Cause every day with you, girl, is sweeter than the day before. They say that all good things must come to an end. I know it isn't true. Each day with you, I fall in love again. Fall in love again. 'Cause every day with you, girl, is sweeter than the day before. Every day I love you more and more, more and more and more. And when I go to sleep at night time, tomorrow's what I'm praying for. 'Cause every day with you, girl, is sweeter than the day, sweeter than the day, sweeter than the day before. Thank you, Chip. All right. Thank you, Chip. That is to Kathy from John. John didn't know I was doing this, but send it out to Kathy. She's such a sweetheart, and God bless him for having such a solid marriage. That is something I will never know in my life, but I really, really send the hugs and blessings to you both. I think that's so cool. Thank you for joining us today. Check all the live links in the text description there. They are there for you. Nonprofits, small businesses, Pearl Street Station Restaurant, certainly Absolutely Phenomenal Video, certainly International Women in Jazz, certainly Ocean Conservation Namibia, certainly PPI Recording, where we've been broadcasting for 6.5 seasons now.
Oh, yeah.
And they are New York's oldest living, working recording studio of 48 years.
And maybe the oldest engineer.
Thank you for joining us today. Check all those live links, and we will see you next episode. Enjoy the rest of your week and have a great weekend.